Namaste all the viewers and friends. I would like to welcome the new subscribers who have joined our channel in the last week or two. I would like to recommend them to watch all the videos which is relevant to them and interesting to them with respect to health, well-being and disease. In the series of doing all this video shooting, we were thinking we have covered a lot of diseases and natural healing solutions to manage those diseases with yoga, acupuncture and naturopathy. Now, why don't we address a root cause of all these problems, stress and relaxation. Stress today has become a ubiquitous one, and it is almost there in everyone's life, in everybody's homes to large extent, more so in the urban society and spilling over to our rural societies as well. Let us understand that stress is something which is inbuilt within us from ages together. It's not a new one. And to a certain extent, stress is required to achieve our goals, plan our day, and it acts as a stimulant to us to take care of ourselves with several activities of the day and achieve what our goals are. The problem comes when it becomes too chronic, when it becomes too frequent, which will disrupt a lot of physiological functions in our body, like increased heart rate, increased secretion of hormones like cortisol, and breathing rate going up, the musculature becoming too very tight, and all these hormones lead to increased hormones lead to a lot of metabolic outcomes which can lead to inflammation. That inflammation is a major cause for several non-communicable chronic disorders, including diabetes, hypertension, cancer, autoimmune diseases, and several others, which we can name it, including these days neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, PSP. So many conditions are there which we don't know how it is happening, and we can attribute to inflammation and inflammation to stress. So how do we achieve or tame this stress? The outcome or the tool which we have to have is relaxation. Relaxation is the counterpart of the stress, and we have to maintain that state of mind. And relaxation is a state of mind. Relaxation is nothing but out of being anxiety, out of being stressful, and staying happy and contented. That is the most important thing which we have to understand. And that state can be achieved through several tools, including therapies, and also which we can do in our day-to-day life as a lifestyle can also contribute to state of relaxation. This state of relaxation will help us to counteract the stresses, reduce the stress hormones which released in the body, increasing the happy hormones like endorphins, oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, all these hormones when they increase in our body, which will help us to counteract the inflammation and also prevent any kind of chronic disorders or change the course or delay the neurodegenerative conditions or inflammatory diseases, chronic diseases. So how do we achieve this? This can be achieved at your home by spending sufficient time with your family, happy time with your family, me time for myself, in the sense like reading a book, listening to a beautiful music which you like and enjoy, and or composing music, gardening, cooking, for example, learning a new language, learning music. All these factors will give you a sense of accomplishment, a sense of happiness. When the sense of accomplishment and happiness and achievement is felt, then automatically these happy hormones will increase and counteract the stresses and inflammation. There are several other therapies as well which will help us to achieve this state, including acupuncture and yoga being one of the major ones. Apart from that, massage therapy, reflexology can also help to a large extent to achieve the relaxation state. We need to also understand that we cannot depend on the state on activity or a therapy for relaxation all the time. We need to build up a reservoir of relaxation within ourselves. That can happen only when we have a healthy lifestyle, as I mentioned, in terms of natural principles, and doing yoga regularly or practicing any kind of exercise on a regular basis will also increase the happy hormones. So that's why a regime of exercise, good healthy nutritious food, having me time, if required taking different therapies of acupuncture, massage, all these aspects will increase those happy hormones, and the state of relaxation or the reservoir of relaxation is there. When that is there, whenever you are stressed, your positive notes or positiveness within yourself, positive thoughts will help us to delve into the reservoir of relaxation and get that, so that we counteract the stresses or manage the stresses much better. Especially in acupuncture, which we deal at Anandamaya Wellness Center along with yoga, we have seen de-stressing and state of relaxation happens very immediately after the session. They feel very happy about it, because in acupuncture the level of endorphins increases when we put the needles in specific points on the acupoints on the meridians. Apart from that, yoga is another big tool. Breathing exercises, asanas or postures, and relaxation techniques including yoga nidra, corpse pose, shavasana, meditation, all these tools will help us to tame our mind, regulate our breath, stretch our bodies, improve the blood flow, and reduce these stress hormones, increase the happy hormones. Many a times we feel that when we would have experienced, either it is gymming or running or swimming, cycling, and any kind of walking also makes you feel so nice. That's because these happy hormones increase, and that's what promotes you to keep doing every day. So many a times what happens when we are regularly doing this, the reservoir of relaxation is so good, I want more. So that's why I keep the habit of going for walking, going to yoga sessions, or practicing yoga at home. This is how we build up the reservoir of relaxation. So you understand relaxation is so important, not just for the body but also for the mind. It also helps us to not just being healthy and prevent diseases. It helps us to keep our relationships healthier. And a sense of happiness will help us to have good clarity of thought. Happiness, when the happiness is high, creativity is much better. When the creativity is better, we become unique, become different, and accomplishments are better. A sense of happiness is always there in that state, and that becomes a vicious cycle. Relaxation leads to better productivity and creativity. That gives you happiness. Happiness gives you relaxation, counteracting the stressful cycle of stress leading to inflammation, disease, unhappiness. So that's how we can counterbalance this and keep ourselves very happy and have a contented life. So take steps today to prevent all this and be in a state of relaxation all the time. Be happy and be smiling. Thank you for watching this video and taking your time. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to watch more and more videos on this line. We would be happy if you can share any of your ideas and comments in the comment section about different topics which you want us to talk and share the information. Thanks once again.